Hey guys, I'm out here for day 39. It's the day of the Super Bowl. Went to church this morning. It's been a really good day. It's 29 degrees out here, 28 actually. I'm out here today in the New Balance Fuel Cell Rebel V4s. This shoe is spectacular. It is the way the cushion feels, this type of foam. It's just, to me, it's amazing. It gives a nice cushion ride, but also gives some spring back, some energy return. I think it's just a great balance. It is a super lightweight shoe. And I know that there's lighter shoes out there on the market, but this one, for me, this is about as light as I really would ever need to go or want to go. With a foam this forgiving, one might be concerned with lateral stability, but it seems like the base of the shoe is wide enough that that's not really an issue. I do feel aggravation of my plantar fasciitis in my left foot, but that's true with really any shoe that I've been walking out here with. The upper is really thin and breathable and comfortable. It's not made with any sort of uncomfortable synthetic. It is just a really, really nice feeling upper. Yesterday, I was out here in the Nike Vomero 17. If you didn't see that review, check back one video and check out the thoughts there. But I will say that I was giving pretty much raving reviews on that shoe as well. However, when I got home and I took the shoe off, I noticed that on the inside part of the foot, I don't know what side that is called, the correct terminology or anything, but on the inside of the forefoot on my right shoe, it's completely doing a sole separation right in the middle of the foam. Whenever I put my shoes away, I always clean them and I always inspect them. So this was not something that was there before. So I had worn that shoe for a total of 8 hours of really not much walking at all, just standing on my feet one day. I wore it another day, just leisurely to go to the store. And then I wore it for 50 minutes on that walk yesterday. And it's got sole separation, not from the foam to the upper, but in between like 2 layers of foam right in the middle. And it's about a 4-inch long gap of separation that it's only going to get worse. Now, if that was just one instance of just a random pair of shoes doing that, fine. But the day before that, I was out here in Nike Pegasus 41, and I've not worn that much at all. I mean, they're in such good condition, and yet the rubber started to peel on that. So there are some major quality control issues over at Nike that have to be addressed. The shoes from a conceptual standpoint are really, really great. I love them, and I hate the idea of even sending them back to Nike because I do like them so much. But if they're falling apart, what do you do? Despite the flaws, those 2 shoes were a couple of my favorite ones to walk in. And I'm glad to have this pair from New Balance because these things take it up an even higher notch. These are next level in comparison to the Vomeros. The Vomeros are supposed to be like this max stack, nice plush feeling shoe. These are even better. When I was purchasing these shoes, I can remember there was a 12-year-old boy that was looking at the same shoes, and he was there with his parents asking for those shoes, and his dad just really chewed his ass and was telling him absolutely not, that he wasn't going to be able to get those shoes. And the dad's rationale was not a price thing. It was just the build of these shoes. They are so thin. Everything is extremely thin. So while they are light and they feel super great, they're probably not a shoe that you can really expect to last from a durability standpoint. Although, that same dad might have bought something like one of the Nikes and now he's freaking kicking rocks because they're falling apart. I've seen track coaches and kids, both. Now, because I'm a shoe guy, I'll talk to them and ask what they think about the shoes. And everybody loves these, absolutely loves them. That dad should have tried on a pair and seeing what the boy was talking about, because I'm telling you, the kid knew what he's talking about. I've been on this hunt to find the softest shoes you could put on your feet, just from a curiosity standpoint. And to me, this pair ranks right up with them. I had also tried the 1080 V14s inside of the store, and they felt amazing. And while I was saving up money for those and doing some research on those, I read a thing where it was talking about the V13 felt even more plush. So I have a pair of those, which I hope I'll be out here tomorrow with those. We'll see. So the V13s are supposed to be more plush, and I'll be out here tomorrow with those. And my feet are really looking forward to it. If you know of a pair of shoes that are even more plush than the New Balance 1080 V13s, please let me know. I just love to try them. I do have an orthotic in this pair of shoes. I went with the Air Plus. It's a very minimal design. It doesn't go the full length. It just adds some gel on the heel and a really firm plate in the middle of the foot on the arch. Due to that, I am experiencing a little bit, just a tiny bit of heel slippage. So I had to make sure that my sock is pulled up in the back on the Achilles, or else it'll just rub like crazy. If I manage to have any weight loss this upcoming weigh-in on Thursday, it'll be a miracle. This morning I had popcorn, probably like 2 cups full of that, a Coke, 12 ounce. And tonight I know I'm going to eat a crap load of pizza. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to Texas Roadhouse. So my butt better have the nutrition on point for the rest of the meals throughout the week. Absolutely no empty calories with the beverages. And if I do that, maybe I can break even. I'm 33 minutes into the walk, and the shoes feel great still. I have toe spacers in as well, and I feel zero discomfort at all. The toes are not pinched off quite as much as some other shoes do with their taper. Looking at you, Nike. Though, if I'm being honest, the last 2 shoes that I've been wearing that are Nikes have both been extremely forgiving with the toe spacers in. It's just the ones that are comprised of harder materials that don't really provide any flex. These shoes provide a little bit of incline. I don't know the exact heel to toe drop, but I just know that it provides adequate cushion on the strike, and then as it rolls to the forefoot, it has more of a neutral feeling. You do feel a little bit more of a stack in that heel, and I think it gives the appropriate amount of forward motion without feeling like you're standing up on a hill and working the calves. And I have to say, I love the design of these things. They are attention getters for sure. This electric blue, that light green or yellow, whatever you want to call it. It's just, I think they look awesome. All right, I've done about 46 minutes into the shoe, and I think it's been fantastic. I love the way it feels. I do, however, feel a little something up in my knee, a little bit of irritation and pain, and the front of my calf or near the shin area on that left leg. It's kind of bothering me right now. I don't know if it's the shoes or what, but the shoes themselves feel fantastic. But you get old, this is what happens. All right, I will be back here tomorrow. You all take it easy. Later.